Yeah. So when I jumped, I still was like, I was so thirsty and happy about my dream. I'm like, man, bro, I'm gonna have this, and this.
Every day, telling me he gonna have a new Lambo. The Lambo trucks weren't even out yet.
They wasn't out.
I didn't even know about it. I'm like, what's a Lamborghini truck? But okay.
Yeah,
I used to tell my baby mama at the time, like, man, this nigga Kevo, I'm like, his ass is calling and he is talking. I'm like, I don't know where he got this $10 million buried at, but when he come home, this nigga already just spent $6-7 million in his head. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But the more you listen to him, you can hear it like, no, this nigga about to do this. He about to come home and really do this shit. This ain't no regular conversations we was having. And it was months and months and led up to a year till he came to the halfway house. And when he
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Respect My Blueprint podcast. This is your main man, your blueprint mastermind, bringing you another banging show. Of course, you already know what it is. Listen, before we go ahead and start the episode, I want to go ahead and shout out to our sponsor, Zoe Ladies Kitchen. Zoe Ladies Kitchen with the most banging Caribbean food out there, authentic. You know, just You feel me? I can't go ahead and express it more. Shouts out to Zoe Ladies Kitchen for sponsoring today's show. Now we're gonna go straight into it. As y'all see, man, the myth, the legend. Man, I told y'all I was gonna have somebody pull up in these Blueprint Studios now. You feel me? You feel me? And yeah, this man needs no further introduction. I'll just go ahead and roll out the red carpet. Y'all gonna see from the clips y'all gonna catch from today's episode, but we got none other than Bandman Kevo himself. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, just chilling, man. Trying to get to it. Another day, another dollar.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Glad to have you here. As you can see, man, we stay heavy, man.
Man, yeah, you know, we coming with the best.
Oh, okay, and this is the light work right here, huh?
Yeah, this is light, you know, just one chain. I got 3 more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on, man. Blinding me, I can't even get the board right over here. You feel me? But that's what's up, man. Man, you ready to have a dope conversation today?
Man, let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay, now I want to introduce your manager here. I want to go ahead because we all gonna have a dope conversation, brother. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world.
CEO Big Folks.
CEO Big Folk, God, okay.
Manager of the year.
I want to get straight into it and everything like that. First of all, you already know we met a couple days ago. You know, we had a great time at Prime Rib and everything like that. You know, that's what bosses do. We sit here, meet up, and eat good food and everything like that. You know, so I want to ask a quick question out the gate, man. You know, how have you gotten such a big appetite out in life?
To be honest, I feel like focus.
That's right out the gate.
I feel like, to be honest, like just growing up, you know, poor and actually seeing everybody do good and just wanting to do better, you know what I mean, than the average. You know what I'm saying? So like it just
so you saying you had this as a jit ever since you was like young? Yeah,
I just wanted to just be like bigger and better, and I just seen, like, I watched a lot of, like, when I seen music videos, I always imagined myself in it, you know what I mean? Or if I watch it, like, for real, like, I used to watch music videos, I used to be like, damn, I want to be just like that, or I see myself in it.
Okay.
But it's crazy though, because the vision is real, because when I seen myself in it, now, like, fast forward, everything that I seen in music videos, I got.
Most people, you know, that is true.
Yeah,
that is true, because you know,
good and real.
That's, man. You know what? I can't even follow up too much on that, because God is good. You know me. First of all, you know what I'm saying. Now I want to get back on that, because you really thought about it. So this was since you was young, and now, I mean, come on. Everybody's seeing you in social media and everything. Yeah. You're pretty much a social media star now, but you're known for living that rapper's lifestyle.
Right.
You know, so like sometimes some of these rappers may even throw shade at you or something like that, because now you getting in their lane. It's like, damn, bro, you came in from some, so you know, you do you. Why you sliding in our lane?
That's the problem. He come from the rap. He come from music first before the financial literacy happened.
I was rapping since 2013, but what actually took off was financial literacy, not the music. I've been rapping. I already had like a hot song, was already doing tour.
But you was poor before that too. You said as a kid you was poor.
Yeah, for sure. Right. So I came up off. I wanted to be a rapper bad, so I started doing what I was doing. Then I started rapping. And then, like I said, I really got into the financial literacy thing when I got out of jail.
Okay. So you was like, okay, damn, I need a lane to get in when I get out.
Yeah, because I was already teaching in jail down there. I'm like, what? I might as well, like,
teaching what?
The same, like, credit and shit like that.
Oh,
so
hell
For instance, so you gotta think
not
like
the chain gang.
you gotta think like how
listen,
jail
I did
was.
9 years now, so I know how the chain gang works.
Yeah, so it's like you in there and niggas is like man, they nervous to go home. I don't know what I'm gonna do and this and that.
True.
You gotta think.
Okay.
I get all my pictures sent in. Niggas like, damn, you was living out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, and they asking how, like, how did you do it? And what
so you
know?
was doing your 1-2 before you got locked up.
Yes, I've been getting money since
He was a
'09,
rich,
bro.
A rich Chicago street, but just not from drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, hold on. So wait a minute, because back then, we're talking back what? Let's just say we're talking what? 07, 06, or
No,
something
2009.
Like 2009, right? Okay. So this is when the financial crisis hit and all that crap. The housing crisis, right?
Yeah.
So back then, it was really the only way to get money in Chicago was what?
Really like
Selling
scamming.
drugs?
Yeah, selling drugs and scamming.
Okay. What separated you from all the other dudes that was scamming out there? What? How?
They was the way that they was doing what they was doing was more like in the streets, and I the one that came out with the wave of the computer wave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like using social media to
really do your thing.
yeah, and they were like in the street. They was using colleges and clubs and word of mouth.
Oh, so they were really like foot soldiers, really putting their foot on the ground. And
which they was doing
like
their thing or whatever. But you can't beat this. You can't beat sitting in the house and reaching 500 people.
Oh shit! Oh yeah!
You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a numbers game at that point.
So that's why I had the most. That's the reason why I had more than a lot of people. So like they're going to get 5 people a week. I'm going to get 500 people a week.
Okay. So it's a pretty much almost the same approach, but you was able to scale it because you was able to sit behind a computer screen.
Exactly.
Okay, shit.
So that's what, and I kept it a secret for a long time, and like so, I think I started telling people about it like around 2013.
Okay.
Like trying to put my homies on, but then homies tell other homies, and homies tell other homies,
And
homies,
of course, and
then now the whole city
game.
knew about it, and guys was like, "Oh shit, this a wave," da da da. Which I'm laughing because I've been knew about it. I'm like, that ain't no wave.
That shit's old.
Shit old,
You feel me?
But they started learning about it. People started getting put on. Then they started making it hot, and you know how to.
Then of course,
Yeah.
okay. So you end up all right. You get jammed up, right?
Yeah.
So you get jammed up. Now you in the chain gang. You thinking, okay, I got to get out. You start teaching. So, of course.
So everything I learned.
Your flicks coming in. They seeing that. So now you just showing everybody.
Yeah, how I live, what I was eating, how I was driving, money, stacks of money, 100,000 to whatever. So they like, damn, you really, because you got to think, people used to be balling, but they used to be, you got to think, I was locked up with a lot of drug dealers. So they didn't used to like social media. So by them not liking social media, what that means? That means no photos. That means no photos.
Yeah.
So if you don't have no photos, that leaves you regular. I don't care how much money you
irrelevant, period.
Yeah.
If you really irrelevant.
It's like, oh man, I used to do this, bro. I ain't been here yet. I've been here. Okay, where's the picture?
Yeah.
Have somebody send a picture.
Motherfucker off their visitors up there.
What?
When you locked up.
It's
and the mail you get.
Yeah, it's the mail, pictures,
phone calls.
The phone call. Yeah, see, the phone calls in the feds is like you only get 300 minutes. So it's really my cell phone. So whoever had a cell phone.
Yeah, if you gotta have a pipe in there.
I had a cell phone, laptop, and then I had like 6 lockers.
Wait a minute, you had a laptop?
Yep. Because we was at a camp.
Authorized or unauthorized?
No, unauthorized.
Oh, okay.
God,
hold a laptop. All right, nigga, keep talking.
But a lot of people, like if you getting some money in the jail, you gonna have everything you want, especially at a camp.
Of course, yeah.
So we had that going on or whatever. But like I said, you're irrelevant. That's why a lot of people was mad. You would have people that made a lot of money in there, but was bitter.
Oh, right, because you eating in there.
You eating in there, and you have something to show for it, which attracts other people. So they like, bro, what do you do? How did you do it? And then it's like, oh, you gotta pay me.
Right.
Yeah. So now look, you gotta pay me now to show you how. Like, how's all my lockers full? How I know what I know.
Canteen and everything.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
everything.
Stay fresh. Right.
Yeah. So I'm not, I ain't wearing no regular shoes. Y'all going to the store to buy y'all shoes. My shit getting through the visiting room. You know what I'm saying? All that. So it's just a different world, but it's still the same.
You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Because like I say, I did 9 years, and how my hustle in the chain gang was, I was the law clerk. So I used to go ahead and fight people cases, fight their DRs for them and everything like that, right? And that's how I would survive, as well as, you know, I was selling cigarettes in there. I was a cigarette man.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was a law clerk, I was to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and share this to y'all. You know, because I was a law clerk in the law library, I was able to go ahead and stash my cigarettes in there. Like over the years, in about 2-3 years, I was able to go ahead and build myself up to be the man as far as in chain gang, because again, I had to pass cigarettes. So I say that. So what was your hustle inside the chain gang?
Mine was okay. So you know how like they got like the just information, right? So I have certain information get sent in. If somebody send like,
because you wasn't living on no $100 a week canteen, bro. So keep it real.
So look, it's like you send, like, let's say if I send some letters in, credit letters to clean your own credit. I'll show you step by step on how to clean your own credit. You send the letters in, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make copies, a whole lot of copies. So it teaches you how to clean your credit step by step, how to build your credit step by step. And what I would do is I would sell them packages to people for like, 30 max, 30 tunas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So then I take the tunas, and then if I know you good in gambling, I might let you flip my shit, or I might let, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you also almost like a loan shark as well too.
If you need to buy some, like if I got one locker, it's a store. So everything got
you
doubled.
was running the store in there too?
Yeah, the store. I had to, because you got to think that I had to, because I had so much food. It's like I might as well double. So everything is double. If you take a sauce, I need another sauce. If you take a mac, I need another mac.
That is true.
And I need it the next day. I don't want to wait. If it takes too long, then you owe me 3.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Type shit. So niggas was hurrying up. He go here tuna, and I had stunning them, keeping up track. And it was just crazy. So I was doing that. I was we was getting burgers in. Burgers was like a $1 burger was $20.
Oh, from the streets, you're talking about like McDonald's or okay.
So it's $20 if you want some
I wasn't
liquor.
able to do that until work release.
Yeah, if you want liquor, it's $3.50. Like a little cheap ass bottle. Like it could be a cheap ass bottle. It could be one of them $10 bottles.
Wait a minute. So y'all wasn't making buck in there?
Nah, because you at the camp. You might as well go get the liquor.
That's true.
Because it ain't no fence around it. So the liquor $3.50. The workout shit. You want some creatine? What you want? Some hydroxycut? You want some?
Okay.
All
that's
that
big
shit.
in there too.
That's 500.
Yeah.
Like any of that shit, them for the ballers. You know what I'm saying? But all that stuff, bro. I was just.
So you really didn't engage in selling the narcotics, selling the weed, selling the cigarettes, or nothing like that.
People didn't even want to even be dealing with that shit. Niggas really wanted to get their life together. They wanted to know how to learn, because they was going home. You at a camp. Or they wanted to get their body right. It was only 2 things. Everybody wasn't just in there drunk. Like liquor belly. So you would have that shit. You would have hold on that shit for about a month. Because it's so high end, they don't want to be sitting around drunk, and because you got to think it's not in their system as much. So when a person take a shot, they gone. Like you got to get in the phone, got to carry them to this thing.
It's true. Yeah,
it's too much.
Right about that.
So like in the world, people drink here and there, so they used to it. In jail, you take a shot, it's might as well like he did some crack or something. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, so you would say, all right, so you selling information, you selling people for a way to get their credit
life together, basically. Yep.
Okay, so that.
And I'm like, damn, I can be in the world doing that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's when you really thought, like, damn, this is my lane here, jumping out.
Because everybody coming in like, hey, man, if you want to get this right, holla at Fan, bro. He the man. Ask him to see his pictures and ask him to...
So it's actually the dudes behind the wall that kind of like...
encourage this.
Like you got to think like this, because it's like, I made myself needed. Like I always tell bro, anywhere I go, I'm going to make myself needed. So... I'm the store man. I'm this guy. You might need to use my cell phone. Niggas want to jag off in the shower to the porno. I charge $50
just to watch, just to
hold my phone, because you can just damn near take my phone and tell on me, or try to be on some.
You know what? So you had that hustler mentality, and you know what? I really believe that, because I'm gonna finish my thought in the aspect of, like I told you about me and the law clerk and everything, and me selling the cigarettes. I believe a true hustler is going to be able to get money in any environment.
Yeah, no cap.
You know what I'm saying? We the type of dudes you could drop us in the middle of Africa. With this 6 months, we're going to figure out a way. You feel me?
I had to.
We're going to be selling spears.
You feel me? So, okay, so you jump now.
Yeah, so when I jumped, I still was like, I was so thirsty and happy about my dreams, right? I was just talking to him like, man, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have bro. Because I'm talking to him. Look, I'm talking to him. I'm like, man, bro, I'm gonna have this,
that
this,
used to call
and
me
this
every day.
Yeah.
telling me he gonna have a new Lambo. The Lambo trucks weren't even out yet.
They wasn't out.
They wasn't out. Lamborghini truck. I didn't even know about it. I'm like, what's a Lamborghini truck? But okay. I used to tell my baby mama at the time, like, man, this nigga Kevo. I'm like, his ass is calling and he is talking. I'm like, I don't know where he got this $10 million buried at, but when he come home, this nigga already just spent $6-7 million in his head. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But the more you listen to him, you can hear it like, this nigga about to do this. He about to come home and really do this shit. This ain't no regular conversations we was having. And it was months and months that led up to a year till he came to the halfway house. And when he's like,
you knew you was gonna touch him when you hit the street.
Yeah,
Man,
I don't know why. I don't know how, but
I'm still shocked.
Look, I just had the faith, bro. Like, man, I'm gonna do this, and this, and then bro was sending. He wasn't on Instagram. Like, matter of fact, no, I only
been on social media for 3 months now.
So look,
get the hold on, man. You a 90
my whole life.
In this
I had to send him some shit on my phone. I have to send it to him, like, because he went on Instagram. I'm like, bro, you missing out. But he like, I don't know.
The night I told him, like, man, what the hell was I doing before I got on Instagram? What the fuck was I doing with my day?
So I was like, man, you missing. It's a networking. It's like a networking thing. I'm like, bro, you missing out. So look, I'm sending them pictures. If I gotta show them something, I gotta show them that straight picture through the text.
Right.
So I'm showing them the trucks and shit. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna get something like that, and I'm gonna do my shit like this. And then I'm showing them pictures like little baby, them chains and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna.
So you was inspired in there. So I'm not
a hater.
It was more than inspired. This was some different shit.
Look, I look at a person, right? I'm not a hater. I say, bro, I'm gonna do my chain like this, and this, and bro, like, man, you know how much them niggas pay for that shit? I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have my chain like that, and I'm gonna have 4 or 5 of them, and with the rings.
Oh,
I still remember like yesterday. He told me, listen, I'm gonna have the best clothes, the best body, the best cars, the best home.
This is from behind
the best women.
Yeah, and I was like,
he was on the
bunk I gotta get lipo. Remember, I was like, I don't care what I gotta do.
I'm gonna have the best body in the world. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have the best women.
The best.
He wasn't even talking about Miami. I didn't even know what he was gonna do all this because I'm thinking like, you doing all this in Chicago? What the fuck would you do?
I told him I'm moving.
Whoa, okay, damn. Oh, so you was dead serious about this? You was ready to leave your hometown and say,
look, you know, I wrote it down and everything. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I manifested this shit.
I wrote it down. And I had females. They were sending me magazines and shit, right?
Right. Like selling flicks and shit.
So that's why I say why everything what you look at is so important, because everybody else, they looking at like gang shit, this and that. You know what I'm saying? They watching TV. I'm getting car magazines of the new 2022 cars and the new 2021 cars and the new 2020 cars. And I'm telling myself like, okay, I'm gonna get this, and I'm circling it, and I'm like, okay, cool, this is how much it costs. I'm gonna get this, and then I'm taking it, I'm cutting the picture out and sending it back to her, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this car, and
you ain't even had like a clue. I ain't say not a clue, but you just was like, I'm gonna get this, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, like it's coming.
Damn.
Like I'm gonna be in this car and that car, and I'm gonna be doing this, and I'm gonna get favored, like I'm gonna be famous and all that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. And that sound fantastic. He was saying this and that, and then he got home and got to work. And it wasn't no easy task, but he got that shit done under a year. He became a millionaire right before my eyes. I'm like, wow, this shit was amazing.
No cap. It seemed fake though.
How much it costs for the power of information? Because technically, if you keep it real, you jump now, so you like, damn, I'm out. Okay, I got all this knowledge in my head now. I got this game that I've been selling behind the walls for tunas and soups and everything like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm out now. You feel me? What's up? You said you was even ready to leave Chicago. You felt like you had to leave Chicago?
I felt like it wasn't enough positivity, and it wasn't enough if you reached the peak and you couldn't get over that hump, most likely it's not meant for you to get over that hump. It's time for you to go elevate where all the real millionaire and billionaires stand and network. It's not enough networking. It's not enough this. It's not enough
gonna get no millionaires inviting you to yacht parties and hanging out and just bumping into them at the store, and you ain't gonna do that in Chicago.
And it's a difference from the condo buildings I was staying in. Yeah, there was $2-3 million condos and $7,000-8,000 a month, but it's a difference when I get on the elevator in Chicago. People got their heads down, like, you know what I mean? Like they don't say nothing to you. It's a difference in Miami. Everybody's talking to you. Hey, what do you do? Hey, follow me on Instagram. It's a big difference.
Right, it's a big difference.
It's you know what I mean? People are more like nicer and open out here. They're not like stay away from me.
There's more prosperity in Miami for some reason, from where we come from.
Yeah.
It's a little darker up there.
So let me ask you a question. So you believe there's no way you would have did everything that you've accomplished had you not have left Chicago?
Nah, it's impossible.
Because those bridges that we went across don't exist in Chicago.
Yeah, they don't. I don't meet people that got $15-20 million yachts and they just telling you they want to network with you and do that. Like they're not even going to talk to you in Chicago.
All right, so you made the decision. So it had to be Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you here in Miami, and that was for you probably visited it, but this is like, damn, I'm gonna move down here. I'm gonna stay down here.
Yeah, cause like it's a different feeling when like coming from where we come from. Like if you go to Atlanta. Or if you go to, any of them other states.
That's what I was gonna say. Why ain't go to Atlanta?
We stayed in it. So look, we stayed in Atlanta as well.
It was Chicago.
Yeah, it was like a mini Chicago to us. We just walked. Like this is the thing, bro. If we trying to make like connections, you're not gonna. You gonna make connections with people like, okay, Cali stay out here, Diddy stay out here. These like a lot of people stay out here. You know what I mean?
True, that got money.
Besides them staying out here, they comfortable out here. So that mean they mingle out here. They go out. They do shit out here.
It makes sense.
So everywhere you just can't do that. You know what I mean? You just can't do that.
Like, Atlanta didn't have this time, but Atlanta ain't no safe place no more. I didn't think Atlanta worse than Chicago.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
It got bad.
Because at least our city Chicago ain't no real big going out ass town. People go out and this and that. But Atlanta is like go out every night and this and that. Now everybody trying to be gang bangers and tough and turn up and all that shit. But when it used to be all friendly, Atlanta used to be the friendliest place you could visit. All the girls, now you go down there and have a ball. But now they just want to be like, like little Chicago's and Detroit's and St. Louis. They want to be gangsters. And then our people is going down there, living down there. So it's getting saturated. Atlanta ain't really shit no more.
You feel the reason why I say that is because let me keep it real with you. You feel me? I believe in this saying, in order to reach to the top, you got to get your fingernails dirty. You feel me? As you're climbing up the ladder, right? When I got out, like I said, I was in work release and everything like that. So as soon as I got out 5 months later, the pandemic come. Because I got it October 2019, right? Mm-hmm. And then so now March 2020 pandemic come. So boom, I was a server. I lose my job. So now I got kids coming and everything like that. So I said, damn, what I got to do now? So I go ahead and start doing the credit thing a little bit, boom, boom. So, without exposing too much, I had to do to go ahead and get myself right,
Yeah.
Which ultimately I was able to go ahead and leverage into now building the whole media company as well as building my tech company and everything like that, right? So, long story short, you come out here, right? And the reason I say you chose Miami instead of Atlanta because Atlanta is known as the scam capital of the world, right? Mm-hmm. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Right. You left Chicago. I don't understand why you didn't go to Atlanta to do your, feel me?
You got to understand this though, like, no matter, like, Atlanta is probably known for, doing what they do, but Chicago, bro, like, that's to me, I feel like guys from Chicago was running down to Atlanta and doing that shit out there but they was from the city because that Chicago was really New York and Chicago really started that scam shit, bro. And Miami too. Not Miami, but Florida, New York, and Chicago.
You think so?
Yeah, we the fast, bro. We the fastest. We the fastest cities. We the fastest. Like New York and Chicago scams. Just think about it. Atlanta is a country city. We talking to Georgia is a country state, bro. So you got to think if they got any scammers, the scammers came from New York or Chicago, bro. True. They got deported
and they scam Atlanta.
Now it's but the scammers that I do know in the A is from Chicago or New York. They not from no Atlanta. They not from Georgia, bro. Georgia is behind, low key. Okay. Like Georgia, barely getting restaurants.
Yeah,
and shit,
you feel because Georgia's country.
Bro. We talking about fast cities, fast-paced cities. Chicago, New York. Those cities is like this. Your ass to get left behind if you plan and like we got they fraud department is different. Like you have to literally go bust a move. You literally have to go bust a move in Kentucky or Iowa where the machine looks old and it's still 1982, and then it takes the check and you can put the check in the envelope, and that's the only way that you would really be able to make a move. You play with Chicago ATM, your ass is grass.
They got biometrics.
Yes, bro. They got the facial recognition on it and everything. Chicago ain't playing, bro. Atlanta probably don't even got that shit yet. Chicago, you play at the ATM. Trust me, they got that facial recognition. Yeah.
Okay, so
I know about that shit. I know all about
That's
it.
why them Pooh Shiesty masks came so infamous in Chicago. Not for the killers and all that. They had in their faces when they busting them moves.
You know what? You know what? Let me go back to Chicago. What do you even feel about Chicago right now and like drill music? Do you still fuck with Chicago? Like,
I mean, yeah,
where it's going
I
and
fuck with
this
Chicago.
shit, the culture.
I just feel like Chicago if would be bigger. They're just like, but you can't say nothing about it because it's just like Chicago gonna be Chicago. So it's like the thing about Chicago, it'd be way bigger if they showed more love to each other versus tearing down one another. Or if they hear like for instance, Chicago been people around Chicago hating on me for years, bro. They was like, man, bro, you had rumors like, man, he got to be a snitch because he got out and he got rich too fast.
Yeah.
Like you got all types of rumors and stuff like you got all types of little rumors that like Chicago will hang on to versus trying to see you do good. They rather bring you low to uplift you. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is when you from your city.
It's not just black people in general. Yeah. You feel like that's really more in Chicago.
No, I feel like it's black people in general, but at the same time, because like when I see hate, I only majorly see it from my own people. It's never really from other races.
But we always had that crab in the barrel mentality. That's always been in our society,
they always
right?
want to see you. Always want to see each other lose. That's just how we think. You just want to. Oh man, we hope. That's why like I feel like people who want to see you win and are truly happy for you, like they get blessed later.
But that's so rare because you know what, black people always have a tendency because I've been in a situation where. I'm gonna say the finesse game is so heavy they'll finesse you until you start realizing what the true motive is. Yeah, you know, because you have people are quote unquote lay on you for quite some time, and then next thing you know they're okay, this was what you really was about. You feel me? Yeah. Then okay, now you got to go ahead and deal with them accordingly. You feel me? I know you've dealt with that plenty of times, especially when it comes to getting money. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you deal with situations like that, or how you deal with people like that.
I mean, shit, we've been dealing with people like that for so long, bro.
If you get money, honest, you have to.
Yeah, but to be honest, though, bro, we just know how to. It's just
Also, the fallback game comes in effect. Then.
Yeah, ain't no fallback. It's an instant cutoff. Yeah, the legs over with. See you. Live with it.
Because like this is the thing though. It's a thing though. That's why it's good to have replacements of everything. Replacements from different connections, girls. Whatever, you know what I mean? Because I can't put all my eggs in this basket and then get a little fluky over here. Right, I need shit. I need everything to be on point so that everything can be on point. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you don't do that.
Say that again. I need
I need everything to be on point so everything can be on point. Yeah. So meaning that I can't just like let's say if you got this friend right here and you say you put your all into this friend, but this friend ain't even all the way focused. He might say, okay, you know what? Well, you focus on me, bro, and I know you doing what you doing, but I'm about to just give my all to this girl. You understand what I'm saying? So now listen. Now listen. I'm just being honest. You gotta be honest. So look, I'm so focused. I'm not worried about none of that. I just want to make it to the top. But bro, I'm in my head. I'm thinking that I hope bro want to make it to the top as well. But at the same time, now listen.
Yeah, you definitely want people to go with you.
Now, guess what? I want to make it to the top. I don't have nothing. Straight discipline, straight focus, straight everything. I don't care about none else.
None of this sidetrack stuff.
Okay, but bro, like, oh yeah, bro, it's like this. Well, I want to go to the top, but you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about the you know what I'm saying? So the what, bro? Well, this girl, she get extra nasty, bro. And I'm like, what you mean she get extra nasty, bro? We trying to go to the top. So you gotta understand that type of wave you gotta think about, like type thing, like because it's very true. We laughing, but it's true. You know how many people we ran into like that?
A lot of dudes just can't.
Bro, me and bro probably ran into 5 guys like that, G. Like 5 guys, G, like that. Like seriously, like you would be like, what the hell? Or like let me tell you the worst story in the world. Imagine bringing a girl around, yes, your friend, and you got a homie, and we going to the top together. We like, yeah, bro, we about to do this, and then the next thing you know, the friend start trying to talk to your friend, and they friends, and now they loving each other, and now folks want to slow down. Like, hold on, bro. You like, hold on, what's going on, bro?
Wait, hold on, where all this come from?
Now, your friend, this girl, and your friend, this boy is acting funny now.
It don't muddy the waters.
Now you telling them like, listen, bro, don't do that, and now, Kevo's hating, and
they done jumped off the
like,
ship.
Kevo's hating. What the hell? Y'all tripping. Y'all, she messing up this and folks messing up that. Then you know what we do?
Part of the yacht crew, they jumped off and they eloped into the sea, and now they lost.
Yeah, so look, it's like, okay, they jumped off the boat with no floaties. And it's like, damn, but guess what? The ship got to keep going.
Oh, the ship gone. So
wow, that is true.
So guess what? So then what happens
was
was life, while the ship keep going, they still on their floating and shit. But guess what? It gets dark and the water gets cold.
And them little floats get to sinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
so that's what happens. See, and then you start seeing like, then you dock your shit, then the boat get bigger. Then you dock it and you get in a bigger boat. You know what I'm saying? So, and guess what? They still in the water, cold as hell, watching you get bigger.
You dock that big ass yacht and hop in your jet and fly back over their ass, and they still in the middle of the rafters and the water waves and struggling and holding on to the raft because they just jumped into rough waters together.
That is true.
And then guess what? In the rough waters, it pulls them apart. You get what I'm saying? So you got to realize like this. Now, what you thought that was gonna stick, it didn't stick.
At the end,
and you jack this whole opportunity.
What do you do when they call the plane? You know, you get a phone call up in the jet, and it's one of them.
Yeah, what do you do?
Do you throw the lifesaver from? Do you throw the rope down like how they climb up to the safety from the helicopters?
What do you do?
Or you let their ass swim?
But you know what? Yeah, you know what it is, Hike, because now everybody gonna call everybody that you left behind. They're gonna call you. Oh, you are fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, see, they're not going to do that because they know what they did.
Yeah, when they know.
So you gotta realize.
No. You letting people off too easy. That's not the mindset of what our people rock with. Come on, we in the financial literacy space and everything like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because the reason I say this is because I followed almost the same path as you, maybe just a little different, right? Where, okay, I get out, I say, okay, let me go ahead and go with the financial literacy mentorships and everything, right?
Right.
But you also had the people that now we at this level, we at another tax bracket.
Yeah.
The people that wasn't listening to us the whole time as we were getting up to that tax bracket, they all going like this to you.
No, they not.
Yeah, they is.
Going like
Come
this.
on
they
now.
going like this to you.
Praying that you come back down.
Praying for help.
Yeah, most of the people that they want us to help.
Praying you forgive them for everything that they did on your way up. Could you just forgive me? You know how it is down here. That's what you get. You don't get this. You ain't gonna never get this because they at the bottom. You
because
at the top.
you know
what? Never get that
because they might not. You might be Jay-Z tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they don't really want to. They don't really want to do that yet. Really they want to make sure that you going at a standstill before they do that.
They pray one day. They pray one day your ass chilling.
You gotta realize why would you do this, and that person is still elevating. Yeah. You don't know where this peak is yet.
That makes sense.
And if you was in his life before. Sense. If you don't do this to somebody go up, maybe they might reach back for you, or maybe not. But if you do this while they on their way up and they get up and you do this, that's a for sure.
Yeah, I'm shitting on you for sure.
That kicks close the door, close off.
Yeah, it's over with. So the ones that do that when they get left and they don't take it on the chin and they got to just fight for it and they want to go crazy, then them be the ones that they gonna suffer forever. If they steady looking over this way at this circle and we cut them off,
real talk.
They gonna suffer forever.
Okay, so, all right, so you know what? Let me get back on track and get out. You say Miami. You say f the A.
Yeah.
All right, now I understand. So now you're in Miami. So, like I said, you ain't selling tunas no more. It's like, you're in the real world.
Right.
The game you spit now got to transition to dollars.
No, for sure. So you got to think. I started in Atlanta. I seen OnlyFans, the opportunity for OnlyFans.
What?
You know
hold
what I mean?
on.
That's when it happened, when he was in Atlanta, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is like what, back in like we in 2010.
No. This is when I got out in 2019.
Oh, for real? Wait,
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's get
I got out in the beginning of 2019. Was that January of 2019?
So almost a year before the pandemic then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got out a year before the pandemic. The same time you got out.
Damn. Boy, if anybody said you can't make it, well, man, go ahead.
Yeah, because that's when that pandemic.
Right.
I'm like, man, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
bro?
for real. Oh,
I'm
so
like,
you
why
was just as surprised.
It blew me because the pandemic blew me because I'm just like, man, ain't this a bitch? Like, I just got out of the world finna end.
The world shut
Remember
down,
I was
right?
telling you, remember I was like,
I'm
damn, the
telling
world.
you, yeah.
I'm like, damn, the world finna end, for I just got out. I say, damn. I was like, me and folks ass, we on the phone, we like, man, for this shit crazy.
Shit was
I
wild.
said, yeah, I was like, yeah, my phone finna just die off type shit. They finna just kill us.
I got sick there and had kidney failure during the pandemic while he was out, while we was moving and grooving in the beginning. And while I was in the hospital going through what I went through, he discovered that OnlyFans shit and he took off.
No, for sure.
He got rich, and then we was noticing all the big time rappers everybody look up to. You guess what? They was all hurting because guess what they couldn't do? They couldn't tour. They couldn't do shit. They were hurting, so they had to call.
So it's like everybody's in my
You
DM.
don't realize the game before, like, and that shit wasn't really on purpose. You said
That might have just been timing. That was God.
Timing,
Yeah,
good
that was
timing right
timing.
there.
Because the pandemic came, we didn't predict that.
So,
But he got rich during the pandemic. He took off during the pandemic. I don't like
you know the thing though, everybody just sitting in the house just wanting to learn now. They like, what the hell I'm gonna do? What could I do?
What I'm gonna do after the
How
pandemic?
could I make money? I can't go to work.
And guess what everybody couldn't do? They couldn't physically go to a job, so they had to get behind the computers and make money.
So that's when your YouTube videos and views
All
and
that
streams
shit
was all
mattered.
up. Everything was up.
Because everybody sit home watching everything.
They like, well, shit, I can't do nothing else. I can't go out.
That
Ain't
was
nobody busy.
That was
with
a
no
birth for the
plugs.
content creators, the new YouTubers and all that do all this shit. They was birthed during the pandemic.
That is true. That is true. Wow, that's cool. So
The gift and the curse.
you an opportunist where the pandemic came. You was like, damn, let me go ahead and I found a lane. Let me go ahead and exploit it.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the pandemic, to be honest. I was really thinking about
that was
shit that
just
I
like
seen on the internet that was like making people lit. I'm like, damn, these girls I'm seeing girls like, since they can't go to strip clubs, they came out the OnlyFans shit.
Going crazy.
So motherfuckers like, damn, they making like $2 million a week and $5 million a month and all this. I'm like, what the hell? So I started digging. I started digging into OnlyFans. I'm like, damn, so is it OnlyFans for sex or like what is it for type shit?
Right.
So they like, no, OnlyFans is OnlyFans just for your fans. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm finna make one. Boom. So I make one and shit, and I let people know that I'm on OnlyFans. So I think a lot of people thought it was for some sex shit, but I'm like, no, it's education. So I'm on that bitch giving crazy game. But to remind you, I'm on there YouTube as well. So I'm on YouTube giving free game, then I'll get on OnlyFans giving out like the real sauce. And then motherfuckers like, damn, I learned a lot from dude ass on this OnlyFans. People bragging about it. People start signing up. Once people start signing up, it just was a wrap from there. They start, you know what I'm saying? Results win.
Winning, shot that shit up.
That's it's over with.
Yeah. That's one person telling another person like, hey man, I got my credit done. I mean, my credit shot up. Fuck my dude. I learned how to do credit from dude. You know,
like, oh, I got with them, got my
like
credit.
Niggas was inboxing me that had a bag. Page is looking good. Like, man, I learned a lot from you from that OnlyFans page.
Damn.
So when I did that, blogs started posting it. You start seeing it around. You know, big celebrities shouting the page out, all types of stuff, and it was over with.
Yeah, because honestly, but even the world, the social media world, sees that, man, you live as good or even better than some of these rappers out here, man.
No, for sure. Yeah.
You know
we living like the execs that pay the rappers.
You feel me? Stop. Yeah. For those that ain't gonna see the clip of him pulling up, man. Yeah, you feel me? So I concur. You dig? You feel me? Right. What I wanted to ask you is like, how you got all of this through OnlyFans? Like, wait a minute, let me understand this, because you in the rap game.
Yeah.
Which we're going to touch on that in a little bit, because I want to get at this whole proper respect. I want to put some respect on that, you feel me? But you telling me you living better than most rappers because of OnlyFans?
Yep.
And those mentorships.
Yep. OnlyFans and mentorships.
Man, the power of information, y'all, like if that ain't the blueprint, y'all see here, pay attention. Now, pandemic comes, bam.
Yeah.
You know, you don't realize the sauce now. Let me go ahead and charge for the game.
Yep.
Essentially.
Supposed to be sold, not told.
Yeah, charge for the game, right?
Yeah.
So you charging for the game and everything like that. So now you said, okay, you got the capital now to go ahead and really brand yourself. Really put yourself out there, right? So now, boom, you was you in the music now. You got the bread for the music now.
Yeah.
Okay. So why not stay what your bread and butter is right now? Why go into music? Why even go into that lane and your bread?
Because music helps you build a bigger. So education is only a one lane, which you get judged
Right.
for being a black male because they don't really take you as serious as if a white male or another race was standing next to you.
Teaching you this.
You know what I mean? So outside looking in, anytime you making a lot of money from, what they do, what the, whites and other races do, they tend to like hate on it. You know what I mean? That's when you bring in other races who's as, he's not teaching you the right information. Why? Because I teach it or this or that, right?
Makes
So
sense.
they get
Okay.
jealous about you teaching that type of, education when they want to be millionaires in that type of lane. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
And long story short, to make it simple, you keep that rap shit going to keep the culture around you.
Yeah.
So that culture can stay in tune with you and stay educated on financial literacy also.
And you know what?
Two birds with one stone.
I always believe that because, like the biggest person in our industry right now, like we talked about it, is like Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And before that, we had like Tony Robbins and the Robert Kiyosaki's and everything like that. And all of these people, they never represented us. None of them had the
Exactly.
same, And I feel like in order for the person that needs to lead us has to represent us. That's the reason why, like me, I started doing credit repair, but then I wanted to go ahead. I realized Credit Karma, which is the biggest credit monitoring company in the marketplace,
Yeah.
they're not represented by us. So that's why I started my own credit monitoring company. So, because again, I wanted that representation. So, you in the aspect, you bring a whole different vibe because, you want to go ahead and get into the music, but again, you doing it for the sake of culture of, again, further leveraging the financial literacy and everything like that. You feel me? So that go ahead and gives me the follow-up question. How far are you looking to go to the music? Like, what is
like
your
real
objective?
like the next level, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this, like if I can get myself like to the level where I'm like worldwide and big, could you imagine like the world
Worldwide, like what? Like,
I like Drake.
Damn.
So imagine if Drake had a subscription-based site. If Drake had a subscription-based site of people paying $50 a month, besides music, he'd be worth probably over 100 billion. Yeah, almost a trillionaire. Because you got to realize this, right? He has enough fans. He has enough pull, and just like you got to think, bro. Like if I can get as many subscribers, Drake can probably do like times 10 of that.
That's true.
And
Boy.
and that's money coming in every single month. So you got to realize like that's the whole goal of what I'm trying to do. Like the music game, cool, but it's still a bigger picture to everything.
So in the aspect, music, how far you can climb then. If you're the next Drake or bigger than Drake, and whatever God gives you on that lane, that's what you're willing to take.
Yep.
Okay. And now if and when that comes, right? Let's just I ain't no if and when that comes, are you still going to go ahead and still push the financial literacy, helping people generational wealth and everything like that?
Yeah, that's the main goal. Cause like don't get me wrong, music be great and all that, but I still want to be that person that people can say, man, he helped me do this.
Yeah, uplift our people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, dude, help me do this. Even if the people that's gonna be hating, they can hate or whatever. But trust me, the people that know me, that actually learn from me, gonna be like, man, I took something from them. You want to always take something from somebody who you have a conversation with.
Okay, I can't. You
like,
know what?
He said something about this site. Whether it's a site, it could be a site you never knew about. It can be some, you know what I mean? Like, it can be a trade line site or a primary site you never knew about, but you signed up for it because of me. I'm happy with that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, you know what? Because you know what? I'm gonna switch gears real quick. Because I can see, especially when we're in the lane that we're in, we sell game, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, there's somebody right now that's trying to sell a lot of game, right? I'm going to say his name, Kanye. Okay?
Yeah.
So, but before I get into it, we both realize because we sell in the industry we sell game, how the power of our words are, the power in our words, right? Am I right or wrong? I mean, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay, good. Sure. Okay, so if there's power in words and everything like that, right? Put yourself in Kanye's shoes. You worth $2 billion.
You call him Ye when you around us.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I gotta put some respect in the man's name. That's his real name, right? Yeah. You're right about that. Okay. So, Ye, you put yourself in his shoes. You worth $2 billion. Let's be real now.
Yeah.
You got people around you, people that's smarter than you, that you pay to give you advice, counsel. It even said it in the Bible, you know, this, a wise counsel surrounds you whenever you want to make a decision and things like that. So it was without a doubt he was giving advice before he went down this path that, hey, you go down this path, it's going to cost you half or more of your wealth. Do you still go down that road knowing the power of your words?
If God take me down that path, that's my answer. Maybe God is telling him to go down that path like he's telling everybody.
You really think it's that simple?
I think it's a bigger picture for what he doing.
A bigger picture.
Yeah, and then the real reason loosening itself up from all these companies is to make itself free of everything.
But you lost 75% of your wealth.
Of that shit. What about the new wealth that we're thinking about? We're about to make now because we got the brand to go do. And we got the brand to make quadruple of that because we made quadruple of the percentages that we lost. Don't forget that. That's just the percentages that he was getting. Yeah. What about the overall percentages that the shit brought in? And so then now he thinking like that. Fuck getting this. You can have your 75% back because I want 100%, nigga.
I'm gonna make it back anyways.
Okay, but what if you bring it down to zero? But don't burn the ship in this process.
No, but see,
I'm the shit, nigga.
Yeah, true. But you're saying,
That's what Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
He basically said that I wanted to get out this deal. He talked to counsel and told them, and they told him, you have to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. You get what I'm saying? So what other way? I'm just arguing on social media. I'm blasting all the people. I'm dragging people into this and that and doing this and doing that. Okay, y'all finally let me off the contract.
Thank you.
So what they did is they did a media blast saying, well, Kanye lost this and Kanye lost that and Kanye lost this and Kanye lost that. But me and you both know by being into business, he didn't lose anything because that. We know that we want to go get a loan. We want to go get a loan.
Right.
What's it, 10%, right?
Right. They told us he wasn't
that is true. Right.
Okay. $10 million because we know that we want to go get. If he want to go buy a $300 million home, he needs 10%.
That is true. That's all you need, right?
We know he got 10%. So you know, it's like he just know how to get this. Okay, I'll just go into good debt. All this is.
What if the council told him, look, you're going to go down for a minute. You're going to go down to the hundreds of millions, but when we roll back up.
So y'all really think he go bubble up again? Like, just keep it. You think he did not burn? You think he did not burn his name enough?
No.
I mean, because I don't see some people bubble back up like Diddy when he went the whole Shine situation, and you know what I'm saying, boom, he was able to bubble himself back up.
That was a little dog shit.
You think that's what I'm saying? So I don't think he could come back.
No, listen what I'm saying. We talking about a person who has the richest, one of the richest, most famous, most powerful white women in the world.
He got kids.
That's a mic drop now. I ain't gonna lie. That's a mic drop.
We're not talking about no regular one-person army. I don't care how much they say Kim don't like him. He's still connected to Kim, and Kim is gonna submit. Soon as he stop acting crazy, she's gonna submit.
You know what? Okay,
you gotta realize, like, bro,
I don't really think he needed no more. I think his name didn't went to where it needed to go. And I think that this controversy is actually making it go farther.
You think so?
We live in a rebellious world. Look at all our young niggas in here. Who you think our young niggas gonna ride with? Kanye or the people at Adidas that's gonna be like, no, we need to. He's anti-Semitic.
Yeah, bro.
What you think our youth gonna think about that? They gonna tell you, man, I don't give a fuck, man. When is the new Yeezys
coming out? Yeah, that is. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Yeah, if you keep it real now, come on now.
Let's be 100% honest. Post gonna drop a whole nother album. He gonna start doing hoodies. Only thing he has to literally go do is just go start getting up with all the artists and saying, all right, cool, I'm finna, Lil Baby, I need a verse.
I'm doing a festival.
Like
the festival tickets are $500 a person.
Everybody gonna be there, bro. Like you forgetting like the real reality of it.
Like,
Y'all think let me ask you. Y'all think if he drops another album or another line right now,
it's gonna sell out.
Now,
it's gonna do something crazy.
It's gonna do numbers.
It's gonna
You
do
know
some
why? 'Cause
numbers.
he
It's gonna
knows
do some numbers
secrets.
it never did before type shit.
What?
It's gonna kill Drake type shit. If he drop that shit, if he drop something
Seriously?
right now, because he's so controversial sell over anything. You in the podcast?
Why
Well, you know
think
this
the
shit.
Drake shit before they drop an album?
Now, what's more controversial than Kanye right now? Drake with his Lover Boy songs and all that shit and his little slick ass. Kanye controversy gonna override that. Because Drake's even in his controversy. You can't get around Kanye's controversy. He brings everybody into it of importance. He's smart. He's smarter than everybody. You gotta pay attention.
Okay, you know what? So
Take $1 billion away from me for a year and just say I got 400 million. Then next year when I come back, tell the world that I'm worth $30 billion and I'm the next Bill Gates and all that. Fine.
And you know how the world operates. We operate off debt. So, like I said, as long as you got the 10s and 20%,
That is
he still is a billionaire.
I'm not a billionaire today.
Yeah,
Let's
that
take
is
$100 million of this, invest it into some land down in Texas, and turn that into some 100-unit building condo, and there go $1 billion right there. Then I still had this 300 million. They can say I just got that and had that billion somewhere over there.
Okay, I can say. So you know what?
So
There's a method behind the madness then.
hell yeah.
That man ain't dumb. You know it.
Not far.
Yeah.
You don't get as far as
He ain't, I was just
going
gonna
to
say he ain't dumb.
Nah.
He don't even have a dumb. You think he playing with all that money and have dumb people around him that just letting him do all
That's
that?
what I'm saying. Like, come on now. You know he don't checked into the mental health thing before.
All that stuff is for just man. This stuff is. You got to think that they running it up.
That's that media
you
shit.
know what
They
it
want
is?
he checked into the middle house. So that shit.
Everything is helping out him. Everything is helping out Kim. You know they running the show as well. They have a reality show.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on
They
now.
run the media too. Shit.
And sometimes I think about it, I'm like, damn, is it? Because all of what's going on is all on their reality show. It's boosting up their ratings.
So this could be just okay. Let me
So
go
wait till
ahead.
the new- wait till the new
We
season
just
come
gotta,
out.
you just have to see. Like,
I would have doubt it though. I would have doubted it. Real talk
so
though.
the
For real.
new wave of movies is in the real world now.
Reality. Yeah.
It's starting to be in the real world. So if I gotta throw a show, Kanye, I need you to get on stage and just be anti-Semitic and and do this and do that and
Just come on, my
Make
you
a
would,
good point.
you would love Kanye to sit right here and say the wildest shit he can about a Jew or anybody else.
Because they bring numbers. Because they bring viewers.
What
They
you
bring
mean?
numbers. Come on.
That's what
I
it's gonna
mean,
bring.
yeah,
It's gonna bring the world to you.
You know what? See, that's what I'm talking
And
about.
then-
I just said that crab in the barrel mentality. Not a whole world is on that bullshit.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, but guess what? It's more of who that's talking shit about it. What race? You got the
Okay, you got
all
a
the
point.
race
Right,
talking-
right.
You got black people mad at him talking about some he anti-Semitic, and we niggas.
You see what I'm saying?
That sounds stupid as.
That is. I mean, if you
That
think.
just showed you that.
Now that is true, because we're going into the Kyrie movie and everything like that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's not the Kyrie movie. You got to be
not
real
the Kyrie
specific
movie.
what
I'm
we say
sorry.
out
I'm
here.
sorry. That is true.
The documentary
Woo,
that Amazon
yeah,
put
yeah,
out.
the Amazon
that
put
Kyrie
out.
just posted on his Instagram.
Correct.
I watched it the other day. It was very uplifting, enlightening, and everything.
And matter of fact, I've seen clips of it and everything like that, and I feel like Kyrie just a man that's learning about his culture and learning about his past
Yeah.
and is expressing himself, which he has the freedom to do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
They don't want you to do that.
Yeah, they get upset when you try to get
Guess what they
educated
do?
on where you from
And
or who
guess
you
what they
are.
do? Once they find out you want to go against that, they use your own culture against you.
Oh no, that's the
Sit at
only
shade
way they can cancel you.
Right.
The only way they can cancel you is
Cancel
through your
Kanye.
culture.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Exactly.
With a thousand people under it. And
He's crazy. He just got out the psych
Yeah.
ward. He just did this. You
And
can't get
it's
fooled
only
by
your
these
own
people.
But guess what? It's not many of other races that's talking shit about him like that. But they're going to make it seem like he's crazy with the blogs because press is controlled. So that's just a media press that just got say Kanye West is crazy. Say Kanye West is this. Say Kanye West.
Yeah,
is
people
that.
like shacking and
Say
talking
he
about there's no room for this type of talking. This and that. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
See, and I could say that. I could say nigga what? And that'd be
Exactly.
cool. And they'll start a conversation and they'll be going back and forth. And it'll go way over their head. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we could do it to each other, this and that, who gives a fuck if he don't like whatever race or whatever people that's fucking with him with his deals and they just so happen to be Jews or this person, this and that. They could be some Russians.
But
But if
guess
he's like,
what-
man, these
guess what they-
motherfucking Russians are fucking me over.
But guess
Nobody
what?
probably even say nothing.
They never say nothing about when the coaches was hanging out with the KKK or when their coaches
see what you're saying.
was
Nah.
calling them niggers back in the day. They sweep it under the rug.
That is true.
But guess what? They don't have a white person shade room. Notice our only
Yeah,
blacks have a
it's all
shade
black
room.
people shit.
Shade room for blacks. Controlled
Not
by
no Mexican
blacks.
shade room.
But looked over by who? Probably white people. You know what I mean?
So in a way, Kanye may have some validity in his argument there.
Man, Kanye got everything is under control. I just know that. I ain't stupid. I know how the media works. So everything that's going on the internet, I don't just believe
They can make
everything.
anybody look crazy.
Yeah.
And that's the whole part, is that them trying to make him look crazy. They trying to go ahead and discredit him and assassinate his character.
Because
that's the whole part.
What they see him doing, they see him using his platforms, and they saying, okay, cool. Who do we contact to get out media press? Who do we pay? Who do we, So they found a lane, and now they going full force with it
on that lane.
They blowing up that, like, let's feed this to his culture.
How could a Jew tell me and you, make one of us go against each other? Because what if I said, man, fuck them Jews. I don't give no fuck about that shit, bro. Only 6 point star I know. I'm GD. Only 6 point star I know is from the folks. Now they'll get upset. Oh my God, this and that. So you would be mad at me?
Good point.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you think about it, good point.
But if you put it on the press where people look up to it and acknowledge it, if they acknowledge the certain Instagram post or the certain thing that they follow, they look up to so much, then they're just, oh my God, I can't believe this, and then they'll feel some type of way off of, because they believe in this so much. Because we don't watch TV no more. We don't get our news from the news. We watch
everything is on blog, like you said, blog sites and everything like that.
So whatever we see, we just gonna believe. They can lie if they want to. That's why if they lie, they get sued for real. It has to be damn near true. That's why uncredible journalists is a no-go out here. You know what I mean? That's why they got to be credible.
But there's misinformation going crazy nowadays. We see that shit with politics nowadays.
No, it's a lot of misinformation but like I said, it's a way that, like if these blogs are putting out fake news, you damn near can sue the fuck out of them.
Defamation.
Off rip, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that is true. Okay, good point.
It seem like, this because they trying to bring him down, but he got too much, and they forgetting that he's still connected to Kim.
That's still the ace in the hole right there.
I hate that y'all keep saying that. Kanye is still Kanye without Kim. How did Kim get Kanye?
He's still that dude, basically, you're trying to say, right?
How did Kanye get Kim?
Because he was that dude.
Because he was that dude. Kanye.
Yeah.
He didn't need a sex tape. He didn't need a scheme or a scam to get with her, really, because he's Kanye.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Ray J shit. It wasn't the Pete Skeet shit. It wasn't none of that. All that shit was kind of foo. It's just Kanye. Flies Hill. That nigga.
Yeah.
So he got with it and had kids. You see, ain't nobody else put no kids in that. She ain't let nobody else put no kids in that.
Oh, hell nah. Shit.
Okay, then. So that says it all about who Kanye is. Why did Kim let him impregnate her?
Ah, that's a
she
good
around
point.
every mother. She around princes of kings of the world, the motherfucking politics. Why Kanye? Because he's that nigga. You have to give respect where it's due.
Yeah.
So you know what? Okay, since we in the talk of being that nigga, being that dude, right? I already know you already dealt with these questions and everything like that. So we gonna fast forward a little bit. You getting money now. You down here. You getting money. Yeah. You feel me? You realize the brand you want to portray is the brand of the lifestyle, the Miami lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fast, furious, the fine dining, luxury career, and everything like that, right? Come on, now, let's keep it real. Because that's what our culture sees. That's what the leaders of our culture portray, right? So you decide, say, man, I'm gonna take it to the top, man. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get, I'm gonna actually go ahead and physically get right too. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, what made you even get to the point of going that hard physically? You know what I'm saying? Because even just now walking up, me and you just chopping it up, walking here, I just learned another element, how you even take it to the extent of spiritually. You feel me? Like you fast and everything. You know what I'm saying? So even so, on a physical aspect, come on, you brolic niggas. So what made you get to that point? Was it a chain gang mentality, or was it just I'm gonna get money now? I want to get my body right. That goes into like I'll even get under the knife and everything like that.
So when I was locked up, we was working out every day. And
that's part of the culture in the chain gang.
Yeah, you working out every day all day, and then I'm just seeing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing big guys get down, lose weight, but they skin still sagging. And I like, you gotta think I was 280, so.
Oh, you were big.
Yeah. I was way
Like sloppy big?
Like big, bro. Like
Yeah.
you see? So
Damn.
when I got down or whatever, my skin wasn't like
where you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I'm like hell no. So
Uh-huh.
I was asking people like, how could I get my skin right? And it was basically like surgery. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get surgery and shit. Like I'm like, but he showed me like how many clients and shit that he be having a day. Like 3 to 5 men a day, and I'm like,
get the
so
fuck
you
out
telling
of here.
me? I said, so you telling me that a lot of man, it was like, man, you would be surprised. A lot of guys come in here and get surgery. They just don't say nothing.
And I can't doubt that because nowadays anything happens.
I say so. So I'm like, yeah. So when you in a gym, you know what I'm saying? He was like, most of my clients are from the gym, and I'm like, for real?
What?
He was like, yeah, because I make them like this, I make them like that, I do this, I do that. I'm just like, wow. So me not knowing, I don't know nothing. I'm just like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, I'm just trying to
shit.
get right all the way. He was like, all right, well, cool. So I end up getting the lipo type shit. So that was in Orlando. So I go to Orlando, get the lipo or whatever. But or just because you get lipo don't mean that you have to
Stop
yeah,
the lifestyle. You gotta change your lifestyle.
Yeah, you gotta work harder. Actually, you gotta like really like, because now your shit is like there,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying, but you want to keep it like that because you just spent all that bread.
Right. It's like you're there. I want to keep it like that.
You just spent all that bread. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be capping and shit. So it's like you want to keep your stomach flat type shit, and that's why I notice when I go to the gym, the girls they be going twice a day. Like females, when they got their bodies done all the way, they go twice a day.
Yeah, nigga. I mean, damn, nigga, we went to the restaurant, nigga. You ate like half a salmon, nigga. I'm like this, nigga.
Yeah. I just want to keep myself together all the way because, like I said, we in Miami, and it's like I want to be one of the people that got the bag, and then when we go to beaches or we overseas, I can take off my shirt and just be.
Oh, you just want to turn all the way fuck on, clean the fuck.
I mean, because like I said, like I didn't had like the bag, but I didn't have the body like I wanted type shit.
Okay, so you want to hit in all cylinders.
Yeah.
The money, the body, the mind, everything. Bing, 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 bing.
Now that body shit is important though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so all right, so now you went ahead and wait a minute, hold on. So let me ask you a question. How far do you want to go on this mentorship then? Do you want to go ahead, because is this the you doing all of this, is that for you personally? We all do things for personally, just
so my body is like personal. I just want to get myself all the way right.
So it wasn't nothing for the music, nothing for the mentorship.
Well,
this is just you.
It's just for just overall, like when I just want to, like when I'm dealing with females, when I'm at a beach, when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because like in Miami, they got beach parties, they got pool events, they got this. Y'all want to sit there looking crazy with my shirt on. And,
you want to be able to
right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to be hopping out of $400,000 car with your shirt off, big ass chains on, and you know what I'm saying?
True.
Looking like some tatted type.
Damn, hold on, man. You created haters on the show now. People watching.
So it's like for show though. So it's I just know what I because like I said, I had a bag. I was big, but I was just used to be like, man, I don't need I don't care about nobody. I got money. I had that type.
A lot of people
I got money. I don't need to get my teeth done.
I got the bag, you know what I'm saying?
I got a bag. Bitches,
I got the bag and I'm carrying the bag. What's up?
I got a bag. Bitches gonna go. They gonna go because But at the same time, truly, to be honest though, when I used to be getting with females and shit, I like, okay, you take off your shirt, you kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, you like I'm dealing with a lot of females, so I might hit like 2-3 bitches a day type shit.
Hey, bro, you're making a lot of big dudes uncomfortable right now, okay?
No,
so come on now. We got big dudes watching the show now. Come on now.
No, it ain't even that. It's just like I just didn't feel comfortable all the way.
Okay.
Like you gotta be, because we gotta be honest on the show. So like if I'm dealing with females, I just ain't finna be just walking around the house. Like I can walk around the house. You feel me? So like let's say if I just hit the bitch,
things swinging and everything. What's up, Crow? I'm here.
Then it's like you gotta look at like how like. I look at females like, okay,
it's confidence, right?
Like when I go to somewhere and me and bro, I'm looking at some shit. I'm like, damn, I want that same look. This was without you knowing what kind of car I got, jewelry, anything. You feel me?
That makes
sense. So is a
right.
girl gonna look at, if I'm all crazy and out of shape, and is a girl gonna look at me like, damn?
Nah.
You gotta get, because I was like we were saying, we was talking about that porn star shit, right? Mm-hmm. So when they turn on the porn, like they playing with themselves or something, they got the little rolls or whatever.
Okay,
them
that is
they ain't seeing no nigga that's all crazy looking, they going to go watch a slim nigga with a decent body, right? So we got to be 100% honest. If you ain't 100% honest with yourself, then you capping.
That is
so
true.
like it's like now when I thought about that aspect of it, I'm like, yeah, that make all the sense. You ain't going to watch no porn. You see this weird ass.
No loose ends because you got the bag.
Folks. Yeah.
No bitches still. I know rich ass niggas who bitches will go fuck a bum in the hood.
On folks.
That's
nigga that play
you know
ball
what
all
I'm
day.
saying?
One of them niggas that play ball all day. Folks play ball all day. Folks got the bag, he got the BMW parked outside. He got the nice condo.
The nigga that don't got nothing, all he know how to do is dunk at 360.
And just run. He got all the he do cardio all day, just sweat all day. But Shorty is gonna have sex with him because he got the body. It's a different.
Cause your big ass is fucking. You
just hurrying up, you buzzing in 2 minutes, and you laying down, and you snoring, and she like, I'm tired of him. And then she pulls sheets off you, she mad at you, then your stomach all there, and it just look nasty, and then she get mad. She take a picture of you, folks. Oh, you like, what the? But that's all I'm saying, that body shit mean a lot.
Hey, we laughing, but it really go down like that. It really do go down like that.
What if she did that shit and she pulled the covers off you? She pulled the covers off you and she got a good ass photo.
I've been a fat nigga my whole life. I've had women my whole life. I was my kidney surgery made me lose 150 pounds. So I was huge. My name Big Folks for a reason. I was big.
But you know what? Especially, we laughing, but nowadays, especially health, and especially with COVID and everything, health is very important nowadays and everything like that. You feel me? Okay.
And for the confidence, too.
No, it is.
Because being small, everybody got to be small. I love that I was a big nigga. Women love big niggas and this and that, but being small, it just feel more healthy. I feel light. I feel like I could do more.
You can do
You know what I'm saying?
You comfortable in your skin now.
I said, I was. If you watch my old videos, like old interviews and shit, you will see like, I don't know.
You don't want the bitch like you laying on me, you killing me, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's hard for the big niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like,
but you know,
you gotta have some money as a big nigga because a girl is not fucking a bum ass out of shape nigga.
She
ain't gonna do that.
You definitely get used,
bitch.
Yeah.
So at least the broke nigga that's hooping in this shape with the musty basketball.
That's what I was gonna say. There's so many of them dudes in the basketball court that's dunking right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
some
damn.
big nigga that's just walking around, ass crack showing and fat hanging over, and he don't got no money. Nah, his ass out.
Yeah.
So you know what? Okay, because we in the era now. You think we in the era of the internet, right?
Right.
So we selling game and everything like that. So how do you feel like? Do you feel like it's easy to make money nowadays? Because back in the 80s, we didn't have the internet. It was a crack. You actually had to hit your feet on the dirt.
Yeah.
Like whether it was home invasions, whether it was selling drugs, whether it was violent crimes. Like what we call sitting behind a screen didn't really exist back in the 80s.
Right. I mean, different times changes and shit. I feel like
because now you can make money. You can make money.
I feel like you could have made money back in the day easier.
You know, content creation.
Motherfuckers had a lot of money back in them days, and always had a lot of money. It's just the way it's easier to make that type of money now. It's less risky. You can sit at home. You don't have to go outside and be in the building all day and ducking the police and ducking the robbers and ducking the. It just became more easy. Life just became
the networking. Easy.
Yeah.
I sit at home and I
like for instance,
computer.
I was just telling bro, you can really be seen like you can really be seen by the world without having to like. It's to the point where now I can walk up to a female and just say, show her my Instagram page, like follow me. I don't even want your number.
You showed me the other day how to holler at women nowadays. And shit.
I don't even want your number. Just like this, just like
numbers. You just
you don't get their number.
Instagram.
Man, what's your IG real quick? She see that blue check. She see 2.6 million followers, and she see your whole life, just like that. One stroll.
Shit!
You know what I mean?
You know what? That's a good point.
She see your whole life.
You can really show somebody within 30 seconds your whole life.
That's it. She just can just go like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's right there. It ain't no cap. It ain't no, this is how I'm driving. This is how I'm living. This is what I'm wearing. This is how I'm eating. This is how I travel. Right there.
Wow. And that's the conversation right there. That's the
I don't even want to talk, baby. You go look at my page and hit me later.
And tell me what you think. What you want to do?
Then that's when they were like, "What are you doing tonight?" Type shit. It's that easy. I ain't gonna lie.
Dangerous, bro.
Super.
This dude here, but you know what? You know what? I gotta respect that because, especially coming from where we came from, cut from the same cloth. You know, nothing was given to you. You actually had to get out and get it. You feel me? So, I want to ask you a real question, like, because a lot of people that's watching today's episode, they want to ask, like, what is the one thing you would give anyone as far as a bit of advice to build a blueprint? Because you
build a blueprint, I will say
since 2019. We in 2022? Dog, within 2 years you did what you've done.
No, it was under 12
You skipped
months.
a line.
I would tell them like
You
this.
skipped a line, bro.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong? If a lot of people that's able to get it, some people take 5, 10, 15 years, lose it all.
But you know why though? They probably, I feel like they need to pray more. They need God in their life. They need God and they need discipline. Because like see, this is the thing, bro. You got to realize, like, to be honest, when I was locked up, I did more praying than anything. It wasn't just doing what I was doing. I was praying. Like when my homies didn't want to go watch TV, I was going to prayer groups and stuff like that. I was writing stuff down of what I wanted. I manifest on it. I prayed about it, and then I go, bro. Just think about it like this. I'm in the jail, right? And it's a prayer group. It's where we get our haircuts, and man, I'm missing the best shows. I'm talking about like females. You like, damn. And I used
on TV.
So niggas like, man, hell no, you going to that prayer group, bro? So and you know, on the new every day. So you probably holding like 50, 60 strangers' hands. You know, at 9 o'clock prayer. You bow and boom. Okay, boom. I'm doing that every day. I ain't missing no days. But niggas on the TV days, and Tuesdays, and Sundays, and Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to go watch TV, but I'm like, God is more important. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like, damn, that's why life happened the way it happened, bro. If you ask any of my homies I was locked up with, nobody is doing really well. I'm the only person out of all the people that came home that got lit. That's because they didn't put God first, I think. But at the same time, you got to realize it's still discipline, though, because it's just not God. You need real strong discipline. Like, you need to be real disciplined with yourself to know that, okay, cool, I got things to do. And it's all depends on what you're going to put first. So if you got a girl or you putting this or that over God, then you ain't going to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't going to bless you like that because he going to say you ain't ready. But I barely talk about it like that, though. But I just know what I do. You know what I mean?
That's what, right. You know what? Out of all the guests I had on the show, when it came to mentioning God, you didn't treat it like that award speech. You really emphasized it, and I want to highlight that part. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No, you gotta do it though, because that's man, praying is power. I'm telling you. You know, whatever you want,
and that's dope because I'm not gonna lie to you. When a lot of people try to say, "Oh, you just picked up that jailhouse religion and everything like that." Because I felt, people also threw shots at me like that too.
That's where God found you, right? That's just where He found you.
And also, and it's not about the same people that'll be judging you on stuff. It don't matter what they say because this is the thing. Sometimes the devil will use other people to come at you in that certain type of way. Oh, you just did this and did that. But those people probably gonna be still standing still later.
Well, thank the Lord He found me then.
Yeah.
Wow. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I see one of your posts on social media about this, and you talked about it as well too. You got the White Lives Matter tattoo.
Yeah. And I got the Black Lives Matter tattoo.
And right. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna get the All Lives Matter, or you already have it, right? So, how do you feel about? First of all, shots out to you to have it for doing that. What was your thought process when you went ahead and got those tattoos?
I just feel like all lives matter though, you know what I mean? So like it was because I was gonna get the Black Lives Matter tattoo at first, right? But then I seen the Kanye thing and I was just like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna get the White Lives Matter too, because white lives do matter. But then I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get all of them. All lives matter, white lives matter, Black lives matter. You know what I mean? And it's just tattoo ideas, but I'm knowing that it was gonna go viral because I know how our community works. Once you realize what type of community that you're dealing with when it comes to negativity and stuff like that, then it's easier to read and control them on
narrative
what they
is easier
want.
To feed their ass.
Yeah, because they just want
Control the
negativity and they
narrative.
want to talk shit. So, okay, I
Right.
can get y'all attention by doing this real quick. Let me do this, but capitalize on you as well, because y'all only want to see this. Because anytime somebody talking negative, but do something positive, they don't care. They gonna say, why you record it? We gonna feed the homeless right
That
now.
is
They gonna
true,
say, why
yeah.
y'all record that? Y'all didn't have to record them people and this and that.
That is
But it's
true,
gonna be your
yeah.
own kind. It's never gonna be another race. It's only gonna be your own kind of saying that about you, because they don't want you to show you giving back, or you go by somebody's house. Why you
Or they
record
gonna
that
say
lady?
that's
Why
all
you
you
record?
did, or
What?
that's
Oh,
all-
well, you should have did way
That's
more than
Always
that.
the negative
That's
in
the
part.
only-
It's only the
Right.
it's only
Right.
our culture that does that like that. So you notice that you're never going to see these other races and stuff like that, because we were taught, shown, and forced into this. So you got to even, our culture even likes comment. Oh, let me hurry up and comment something negative so I can get likes under it. That's they fame.
Right.
That's the new
Clickbait,
fame.
clickbait,
That's the
right?
new fame. It's like they just posted this. Okay, let me say something weird, or let me say a
Yeah,
joke, and
pray that
hopefully
you
he sees
respond
it.
to him, and
Yeah.
If you respond to him, the conversation turns back to, I was just talking shit.
But you know what? It's even in our music, because guess what? The music first it started with battle rap. Then after battle rap, now it's really on wax, where you had the era of 50 Cent really, what I'm saying, shooting shots at people and everything like that. And now you at an era now. Before you come out with an album, you got to go ahead and beef with somebody. You got to do some type of Tekashi 6ix9ine or something, like beef with somebody. So
Or our culture,
that's
drill
what I'm saying.
music
Our
and shit.
culture now, we got the evolution of drill music
And
now. And
I'm one of
everything.
I'm one of the ones that helped start drill music in Chicago.
You-
So I know what we created and what we did. It's like drill music is just real stories about real shit that just real happened in Chicago. If that's how it was started.
So what do y'all think about the culture and the direction it's going? Then, do you think it's fucked up? Do you think, because now we were at drill music that was preceded by trap music, and before the trap music, then you had just hip hop,
Gangsta music,
music, right, with Ice Cube and NWA and everything like that, right? So music has always transcended. Now, like I say, where it's at right now, especially being originated from Chicago, now New York have it with 5E and everything like that. How do y'all
London.
feel drill music, and now it's even hitting UK and everything like that? Where do y'all feel the direction of music now? Especially you getting into music too.
To be honest, I'm not really even sure how the music thing really going on. I don't really focus too much on it like that.
What?
I'm really like I was telling bro, we trying to get in and be CEOs of this shit, gang. Like, we just gonna be finding our artists and doing this. Like, I'm not really trying to really get into music like that. But I'm just trying to. My goal is to be able to put people on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
And
trying to be like
music then.
yeah. However, but I really want to be like a super exec, like owner, like, you know what I mean, type.
Okay, it's like you've always manifested when since from early days, and pretty much what you've been living up to to this point.
Because every rapper has a time. You got to switch over. They don't make their money from music. It's from endorsements. It's from
Touring.
it's from really like these bigger companies. So if I can get in and control a lot of things and get these that's what I really want, bro.
It's having access to the culture. Then
Yep.
big companies and brands buy into you because you got the culture. What do they want to sell to? What the fuck do
culture.
Pepsi want to sell something to? What do Nike want to sell something to?
And they
So
spend $1
your
billion.
money come from the endorsements, not from these record
Oh,
deals and all that shit. It come from that's where the real money comes from.
Corporate America.
So the
Let's
biggest
keep it
artists
real.
are the artists that you see on commercials, TV shows, and movies because they got
right.
endorsement deals.
So
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
being basically to sum it up, being able to tap into corporate America,
Exactly.
which that's what Drake did,
Or
and
letting
that's
corporate
what
America tap into the culture through you. Because that's what Adidas did with Kanye.
Right.
It wasn't Kanye didn't need them for no culture. No, they needed him to come to our culture to sell more.
Yep. Because you got to
That's
think
how
about
it
like this.
You don't think that
Have
the
you ever
corporations
seen
is
our
the-
corporation wearing have you ever seen our culture wearing Adidas? Not like that. Back
Hell
in the
nah,
back in the days,
back in when they had shell
When they-
toes.
I say this.
With Run DMC,
No,
that's
no.
it.
Our culture wear Adidas because those Adidas track
Back in
pants.
it.
You will see them Adidas track pants all over the world.
Yeah, no.
Forever.
We talking about.
But it's
I'm
never
talking
been.
about shoes.
The
It's
shoes,
never.
yeah.
It's never been the number one brand in our community. Never.
Never.
It's always been Nike.
Nike dominated.
It always been Nike over
Reebok
there.
had their
Reebok
little
had it,
run
yeah.
where Cash Money hit the scene and everything, and No Limit hit the scene, whatever.
Even before
but
then.
that was And they had a good attempt with Allen Iverson, where AI was supposed to be the next Jordan with Reebok. You feel me? But you're right. Nike always dominated. Adidas ain't never had a fuck chance.
Adidas always been fat and bogus.
Ain't never had a fuck chance until Kanye. Right?
Yeah, that's why it was shocking. Like, damn, Kanye had Adidas, but it was amazing to see what he did with Adidas.
But you know what Adidas thinking right now? He still put us on.
Yeah.
It's like an ex.
We already in there.
It's like
You already introduced us to your friends, nigga. Now it's like what we were saying about niggas. It's hard to take niggas around all your plugs and all the things that you got going in your life because they're gonna try to steal them. Backdoor shit. We just talking about that. So Adidas look like Kanye. Well, fuck you. We lost. You lost. Whatever. We still got your culture. We still got these niggas fucking with us. And guess what? We're gonna put all these fluky ass shoes out that look just like yours, and they gonna still buy them because niggas are dumb.
Yep. They're going to say, these are Yeezys.
They're not going to ride with you. They're going to hate you.
So who's really backdooring? Is it the culture or is it Adidas?
Adidas is backdoor Kanye for the culture, not because they know the culture will turn their back on Kanye. That's easy. All the motherfucking Willie Lynch papers and all that shit for real. They know how to design this shit to make us go against each other, man. That's why I be saying niggas don't really be knowing their history. They'll let somebody teach them something, but they never go back to really learn. You know what you was taught through school as a young guy. Have you ever went back yourself and read shit that you was taught as a kid so you can understand it now as an adult?
Good point.
Because it's going to be totally different.
So you even think, because we all know about the Balenciaga situation, right?
Yeah, it's fuck Balenciaga right
You know what I'm saying? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you really believe they had any harmful intentions when
they hired a motherfucker pedophilia ass motherfucker and didn't do their background? They got all this money to do research on all type of shit. If we can fucking find out shit about people, what you think the owners of Balenciaga and these people could do? These big corporations. Maybe they looked at it, seen it, and didn't give a fuck.
So you really think they had? Because I wanted to under the belief it was an innocent mistake.
Man, listen,
if you got if we worth this much money as a company and we about to hire this designer that's going to represent us, that we know is going to be full-fledged on blast about everything he do. He represents this company. He's everything in this company. We doing full-fledged background checks on this motherfucker. We want to know what his mama was doing before he was here. Fuck you mean? And because his reputation is going to become our reputation. So when his pedophilia come out, it's not just his now, it's ours as a company. So that's Balenciaga's fault for not doing their research on people that they hired to design their shoes. Or maybe they didn't care. Niggas buy Balenciagas more than white people. So they like, shit, these niggas ain't gonna read and look into this shit. They don't give a fuck. They gonna see a motherfucker with little kids and demon heads and buy the shit more.
So it's either one of the two. They just incompetent or they just didn't give a fuck.
I think they just think, I think it was
a combination of the both. Or the combination of the two.
If it was a black male, they would have did so much digging and he wouldn't have got hired.
Got that. If it was Virgil, I bet you Louis Vuitton knew Virgil wasn't satanic and no pedophile before he got hired or did what he did.
So you got to pay attention to all. You can't even get an apartment. You can't even get an apartment without them doing a background check. You think that they're not going to do a background check on a person they know for a fact?
That's leading.
I'm about to come in and about to lead your company.
Yeah, now you
I don't care if a
it,
person beat a case or anything.
I just come into your podcast. I'm about to lead the podcast. I'm starting. You don't know shit about me. I done killed 6 white people and raped 5 white bitches and killed some babies. You don't even know this though. And you just put it all into me? No, you're going to do your fucking research and know that. And know like, let me back up off this nut. Oh, hell no. Because if I'm Balenciaga boy, I'm like, oh, hell no. This shit get out, that's going to fuck the hell no. On to the next motherfucker. Because we the brand, his ass just a designer, fucking, we'll find another one.
Damn.
So they took a risk. They tried to be risky, I think, because I know how these bees be. We be in some real shit, some meetings and shit.
So
and you'll hear them say that shit.
You couldn't even say that because you know when Gucci did their thing with the black face and everything like that. So you think this is along the same lines as well too? That
man, try it.
Because look how that was swept under the rug by our culture.
All that shit gonna get swept under the rug by our own culture.
Yeah. Because once we start,
they gonna go hard on you though.
Oh man,
they gonna go hard on you.
I like what my boy 1090J did with all his Balenciagas because you know how motherfuckers burning their shoes.
I seen that on the internet, right?
But I like what 1090J did because all he did was customize all his Balenciagas he owned and just put the word fuck over Balenciagas and still rock them. So now all his Balenciagas say fuck Balenciagas. So that's just a way of not throwing your shoes away and this and that. But I liked that idea. Like that was smart.
Because the reason why I say this, right, and because I'm gonna give plenty examples of Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and everything like that. And mind you, all have done very shameful things, right?
Right.
So they tell us.
So they tell it. Right. Okay. So this now follow me along with this narrative here. Balenciaga, right? At the end of the day, it's not your typical fashion house like Gucci, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, and everything like that. Those fashion houses are more European, are more, although it's for the urban culture, it's more of the European vibe, right?
Yeah.
Balenciaga, on the other hand, was something purely, for the urban community. Right, Balenciaga is not your Gucci, right?
No.
It's basically it has that black person.
It's not.
It's
not luxurious,
right? It's culture.
Gucci
It's that street urban.
Yeah.
That Do you feel like this is also another attempt of cancel culture? Like I said, we have the attacks of our leaders and everything. Now this is our first fashion. This is our first fashion that we can say, nah, this is ours. Balenciaga, ours, black.
It's not ours.
Is this? But you know what I mean, right? Although it may not have been created by black, but again, Kanye and everything like that, and all of the black leaders put the energy behind it to make it what it is.
That's another company that we were just talking about. They use these black boys to infiltrate our culture.
True. Okay, and I see that. But Balenciaga was supposed to be the one to lead our culture. Do you believe now this is an effect of cancel culture of Balenciaga, as it's a precedent being shown from our other black leaders as well too?
I mean,
is this another cancel culture? Keep going. Is
First of all,
this another part of cancel culture? That's what I'm asking.
If you could cancel the fucking president of the United States off a social media platform,
come on now. I mean, yeah, you're right about
the
that.
fuck is Balenciaga?
Yeah, Balenciaga.
But Balenciaga is supposed to be for us though. But it's supposed to be for us.
Why you keep saying that? They not created by us.
Okay, but
we don't own Balenciaga.
Who mainly wears it though?
We do. We mainly wear everything. We mainly wear Nike. Who mainly wear all this shit? We are the culture. We are the people we the mannequins for the world. God damn it. If we rock it and we fuck with it, guess what? It's popular. It's bussin'. Just because a white man, Bill Gates could come or whoever the fuck could come right now with a new jacket on his neck, you gonna look at that shit and look right past. You don't give a fuck. But if Kevo walking here with the new Fendi, where you get that?
Now that's true.
Because we are the culture. We are what everybody follow.
So okay,
if you go back into that documentary, that's why they so mad about the documentary that Kyrie said, because it teach you that and it tell you why it's like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we God's jewelry, and everybody want to wear God's jewelry. Everybody want a piece of God's jewelry. That's why they stole us. That's why they got to be like us. They steal our idea. They do all that. They follow us really. We don't follow them. You don't look at no white motherfucker and get up and say, I'm dressed like him today, and you might say, like, I want to handle my business and this and that, but you don't want to look like him. Your bitch don't want you looking like him.
At the end of the day, you're right.
So, but his bitch might want him to look strong like you and knock her down like you knock yours down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a point now.
So,
Okay, okay then. So I could agree with you on that. So what we're hopefully agreeing on is that I don't give a damn about Balenciaga if it goes down or up, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Because guess what? After Balenciaga, it's gonna be something else gonna pop up. It's gonna be hot. We gonna fuck with it. It's all in popping.
Well, there's a lot of things that's out there, like you said.
We definitely don't want to support no pedophilia, nobody that's with that shit. I don't give a fuck what they do. Like, we don't want to never support none that go against kids or hurt kids.
Or hurting children. Obviously, me being a father of four, I definitely don't stand for it and everything like that. I felt like, because of the delayed response of Kim and everything like that, you being the biggest person of the face of the brand, as well as what your husband or your ex-husband going through, you should have responded way ahead of time. You feel me?
Well, she controlled though. She had to wait till she got to get permission.
Plus, well, good point.
Shit,
that's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. We kind of know a little bit about Hollywood, how that plays.
Her publicist might say, "Hold on, let's see where this shit going first." You better believe they said, if it was me and Kel, hey, let's see where this shit going first.
Let's fall back a little bit. Let's see how this shit.
We don't know how this shit about to go.
That's a good point. Okay, so then I want to ask you here. I want to go ahead and switch back to the point. Then, right? Okay, Kanye, if you right now, you're Kanye West, because there's gonna be a bunch of follow-up questions to this. what's your next move? Because, you know, Ye talking about he want to run for president 2024. You know, he's a mega artist. He's a mega producer. He's a fashion icon right now, right? You, Kanye, right now. But in the same sense, the world is against you. You lost 75% of your wealth. And your wife is getting, you know, she messing with you know, so on and so forth and everything like that. What do you do next?
I'll just keep going. I'll drop another album. I come out with some new clothes or some new shoes.
Crazy new jacket.
Still run for president. I'm doing everything. I ain't nothing slowing down.
Because
I'll only turn up more. I use it as bait.
You'll turn up more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually get a little bit more reckless. Like right now, I should be dropping an album.
Because you know when you run for president, you know you on the world stage. Fuck America.
Good
I need
point.
these other fans because America is turning their back on me. So let me go show these other people that hate America that America hates me, and they're gonna buy into me. I'll sell them my shoes. Fuck America. I don't have to make another dollar over here.
That's a good.
Maybe
Okay.
think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if I run politically for a president, I'm gonna be so controversial. They're gonna talk about it. It's gonna go around the world. Then I'm gonna drop my new shoes, my new brand, maybe a new tape. And then everybody see me make that 75% I lost back. They see it come back 150%.
150 times. Yeah. Okay. So you know what? Okay, let me get off Kanye's get off Kanye for a little bit and everything like that, right? So, when's the next project you dropping? Is there another project or anything like that, music wise? Anything for anybody to look up?
We're gonna start dropping crazy in January, first quarter.
First quarter?
Yep.
Man, that's right around the corner.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now, are we doing an EP, a single, or
We're gonna do the single first, then we're gonna do probably like an EP after that.
We probably dropped 3 singles, 3 major singles with probably 2 major features, and then go into the EP and all that, or go into other deals, I should say, because we only working single deals right now.
Okay, because you showed me the you know, a little bit of your music you worked out, you're working on and everything. What I want to know is this a very big question for me. Is there any artist that you haven't worked with yet that you would want to work with?
You know, all the top artists, everybody that's on top. I want to go straight to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to do whoever do the most streams. That's who I want to work with.
Because you know, like I say, you've worked with Lil Baby, you worked with Gunna, you've worked with big.
Right now, just Gunna. You know, I want to work with you know, everybody that's streaming, you feel me? So, you know, when you type their streams in, I just want to go crazy.
So you just want, it doesn't matter, and this even matters for even local artists. You'll work with small artists too, or you just want to just work with the
Not if their streams ain't up. Nah, we straight to the top, bro. I don't even want to cap.
The feature price gonna be so high they ain't gonna want to
It
pay.
gotta really make sense.
Yeah.
See, like, it gotta really make sense for us to want to work with people that ain't known. Like, this is the thing about rappers. They send me videos and songs all day, every day with no budgets and hoping that you listen to them. Like, that ain't the way. That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? It's like we looking for hustlers. It's kind of like, you know, myself.
They kind of
take money to make money.
Yeah.
We both
Exactly.
understand
And
that
if they don't
point,
understand
right?
that,
It takes
then they
money
just
to
sending
make
you
money, yeah.
videos and going to shoot, spending all their money in the studio, shooting a video. That shit ain't gonna work. It actually do take money to make money. You know what I mean? Especially with the music. It's actually worse with the music.
Yeah, it costs money to move these pieces in this music world.
Yeah.
As we both know, like, we even know that in social media, just in the lane that we are teaching financial literacy, you know, in order to build the back end systems and everything like that, and the software that you need and everything, that takes money.
Man.
You know, everybody think that, oh, YouTube for university, let me go ahead and watch a course on YouTube or watch a course on YouTube and that's it. No, it actually takes some money to get
Hell
it done,
yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
So, you know, and so the rap game is just like the same thing as well, too. You feel me? So I just want to ask you a quick question, like, how much, and you don't have to give any exact dollar amount, but I want to give the world a bit into how much, range wise, how much did you have to invest in yourself to get where you at?
Man, at least I can say at least over.
That's not even. We still investing to this day.
I know,
Like,
I know
it
that.
don't stop.
But yeah, but
It's
you know,
over,
yeah.
over $2 billion.
Damn.
And see, and it's hard to say that because
It's probably
you walk
more.
out of here today and
Yeah.
still got to go do some
It's
more
like,
shit.
look, it's
You know what I'm
all
saying?
more.
Spend some more money.
It's probably actually more because you got to think you talking about a super celebrity like can't go nowhere like type shit. So you talking about like, so I know these other artists, like when them labels be saying 30 million, 40 million, they gave the artists that, they basically saying like, okay, yeah, we putting this much money, like they literally putting that much money in them to make them worldwide famous.
Damn.
They not playing, bro. When they say that, oh yeah, we're gonna give you 50 million. They might give you 50 million, but I know 10 million going into your marketing campaign.
Yeah, 20.
Off rip.
Shit.
Man.
It better, because it's going to go into that automatically because they need to make the money back. And they ain't going to depend on you to make that type of money back.
Man, being like the celebrity shit, that shit is not you. If it was cheap, everybody would be it.
Or if it was easy.
Now that's a good point. So the system is designed for it that way. You got to.
Man, come on. It's being, just know this, everywhere you go, you know for a reason.
It's going to cost, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know that person had to pay a lot of money to be like that.
And you know what? Especially I understand that one thing that I usually, I share with my team a lot is the power of relationship capital.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's hard money currency and there's relationship capital, which, I feel like I'd rather have that above physical currency. You feel me? Because that relationship capital puts you in elbows and proximity of people that you normally cannot, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
Life changers.
Exactly. The movers and shakers that can really, or have people that's on your phone that you can call and really, boom, change your whole life like that,
Yep.
So, and I hope everybody just realized that you just gave a little bird's eye view with that clip by saying, hey, you had to invest 2 M's
or
more. And this is just on the come up. Yeah. I'm not talking about after you've been established, now you had to double, triple down again to really show yourself in front of the world. This is just you as the come up, like, I'm going to put a couple M's into myself. A lot of people can't even say that. Can't even spell it, you know what I'm saying? 2 million, like, what the hell? Just to put in myself, to risk, to make it.
To promote the brand.
You feel me? So I feel like, and I want you to just, if you could further validate that separates you from the cream of the crop from what also what's in the marketplace, right? Because, our marketplace saturated. People trying to sell the game, right?
Tell you, like, do you know that Coca-Cola and Pepsi spend, I think it's either $1 billion a week or $1 billion a month in ads?
Damn, yeah.
So that lets you know that's
damn.
And that's the biggest, one of the biggest. So it shows you, what if I put $1 billion?
Okay.
So you know what I mean. So really, that ain't really no money. Like if I wanted to be like real wide, like how Coca-Cola.
I'm trying to sell you a can of Coke to every corner on the earth.
Even
over there, in Egypt somewhere where they can't even,
Yeah.
They everywhere.
So that shit. If you want to go put in Coca-Cola, how much do Coca-Cola spend on ads a week?
And whatever,
and boom, and they gonna tell you. And it's billions.
And it sounds like a lot to us, but we talking about the world.
Yeah, we looking like damn.
We talking about the world, though.
But you know what? Here's the thing about our culture. You know this, and you know what I'm gonna say. That our people always want something for free.
Man, always.
That's why when you say 2 M's, I'm like, come on, bro.
For sure.
Come on, let's keep it real. Come on now.
Yeah.
Now, niggas trying to really win, though.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing handed to you free is gonna help you win.
So how do you escape that with the people that always want something for free or that they try to want something for free? How do you escape that?
Though, it don't really happen like that with me. Like they don't really.
Come on now.
Nah, he's super strict.
I'm trying to tell you.
They better off talking to me and I'll give about 20 minutes.
Nah.
And
yeah, it don't really like happen like that. I'm trying to tell you. It used to happen like that, but it
at the beginning, of course.
Yeah,
right.
it don't. Not right now. It's so I put too much into myself for it to be like free type shit. I like put too much money into myself for it to be like. They're just like if you spend like 100-some thousand a week or 300,000 of money in yourself, you ain't gonna want to be hearing no free conversations when you.
You don't want no motherfucker taking no free picture of you or none of that shit.
Bro,
it's like free promotion, and you didn't sit up and put all this into yourself. Why would you give it away?
And you know what? Now I can see what you're saying because you put the risk into yourself and put in all your hard-earned.
And then somebody else really don't believe in themselves.
Or they try to capitalize off the name,
yeah.
just come in, just springboard off the name, and put $1 into the situation type shit. Got no skin in the game and try to benefit, so you gotta watch that shit.
You know what? Okay. Well, you know what? as we wrap up the show and everything like that, you know, I want to ask you, you know, what's up next for Bandman? You know what I'm saying? This year, I know Christmas right around the corner, so you're going to go ahead and do the Christmas thing, but 2023, can't even get the words out, 2023 coming out, you know, what's up for 2023 for you, bro?
Man, new music. I was just talking to Brody. I'm trying to drop like 2-3 books.
Really?
Yeah, I want to talk about credit. I want to talk about the come up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the females.
Relationships?
Yeah,
or
relationships
just
and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to come out with like a spiritual book. You know what I'm saying? That someday when they can pray. And you know stuff like that.
Teach real street niggas and females how to pray and how to really
the right way and what to do and stuff like that. So I feel like I want to make
things that have helped you in your life and everything.
Yeah. So
right,
like, don't be afraid to do this. Don't be ashamed to do that. You know what I mean? When it come to God, because you know I just want to come out with these type of books. So I feel like I'm definitely working on the books. The books gonna make me a bag. Trust me.
Word. Okay.
The music. We diving real deep into the real estate, real heavy.
Okay,
real estate is always pre-construction
we doing
condos,
new home developments. Yep.
Yeah, new homes and
okay.
Man, 2023 man is gonna be one of the best years in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I can see. So you got your hands in a little bit of everything. Well, you've always believed in not like you say, putting all your eggs in one basket and passive income and different opportunities and ways like that.
And like I said, another thing, just relationship building, connecting and stuff like that. That's very important, you know. Just basically getting on people's sides and just really, you know, collaborating with them on business ventures and stuff like that.
Bad. Okay, well, you know what? Well, listen, guys. Before we go ahead and check out, man, if you, a lot of people already know. I know your social media gonna get lit after we drop this. But if you could go ahead and let the world know where they can follow you, where they can follow you, everything you got going on.
Instagram.com/Bandman_KEVO, Twitter Bandman Kevo, Snapchat Bandman Kevo, Facebook Bandman Kevo, everything verified. OnlyFans.com/Bandman Kevo. I got my own app as well in the App Store, Bandman Kevo. You know what I'm saying? Just tap in, you know what I mean?
Bet, man. Well, listen, whoa, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, listen, man. Hey, y'all already know. I don't need to tell y'all where y'all can find me, man. Y'all can find me exactly here in the Blueprint Studios, man. I already know you see Blueprint Mastermind. Listen, you can find the show on all streaming platforms, Apple, iTunes, Google, Spotify, all that good stuff, man. Listen. Man, this was one of the dopest interviews we had today. A lot of bombs was dropped today. A lot of exclusives. Listen, tap in with your boy and everything like that. And as always, where we going to catch y'all? On the flip side. Peace. Shout out to our sponsor, Uptrend Credit. Listen, if you're having a hard time understanding how credit works or you want a better understanding of how to boost your credit, you definitely want to check out Uptrend Credit on learning how to leverage your credit to hit your goals. Now, Uptrend Credit is an easy-to-use credit monitoring platform that's utilized to help close the wealth gap with the right resources in helping you doing so. So definitely check out uptrendcredit.com to see how you can help stay on top of your financial goals. Now, let's get back to the video.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep.